Okay, so the arithmetic sequences in series part 2. So the guided practice, the questions we had, 2A was 12, 3 and minus 6, and 2B, you were given the term, the sixth term of the sequence, which is 12, and you're given the common difference of 8. So the first thing we need to do, let's look at 2A. The first term in our sequence is 12. And if we look at the difference, we can see that the common difference is minus 9. So we're going to write the formula. So a to the n is equal to a1 plus n minus 1 multiplied by d. And I'm going to substitute in the values that I know. So a1, we have 12. And n, we're keeping that to find the formula. So it's n minus 1, and the common difference is minus 9. So just going to multiply the values. So we have minus 9 times n is minus 9, and minus 1 minus 9 is going to be plus 9. So a to the n, so we have minus 9n plus 12 plus 9 is plus 21. So this is the formula for the first question. Okay, so for 2b, we're given the sixth term. So the first we need to do is find the first term. So we're going to use the formula. So an is a1 plus n minus 1 times d. And we're going to substitute in what we know. So we know that it's a to the 6. So a to the 6 is a1. And so n is 6, so 6 minus 1, and the common difference is 8. So I'm going to replace a to the 6 with 12, because I know that's the value. And 6 minus 1 is 5, so that's 5 times 8, which is 40. So a1 is going to be 12 minus 40, which is minus 28. So now I have my first value. So I said a1 is minus 28. I am going to put this back into my formula to find the nth term formula. So an, so this is going to be minus 28 plus, and we're going to leave this as n minus 1, and this is times the common difference of 8. So a to the n, so it's minus 28. 8 times n is plus 8n. Minus 1 times 8 is minus 8. And then I have minus 8 minus 28 is going to be minus 36. So this is my formula. And if I was to check my formula, so if I check this, now I know the sixth term. So when n is 6, it's going to be 12. So if I put this value in, so 8 times, so if I was to find the sixth term, that would be 8 times 6 minus 36. So a to the 6th would be 48 minus 36, which is 12. Okay, so we're given example 3, find the arithmetic mean. So we're given two terms. We're given minus 8 is the first term, and the last term is 22, and we don't know the 4 terms in between. So the total number of terms we have 6. So that's minus 8 and 22, so that's 2 terms plus the 4 we don't know. So n is going to be 6. So now we need to find the common difference. So the common difference, d. So we're going to put our formula. So a to the n is a1 plus n minus 1 times d. So a to the n, so this is going to be our last term, and our last term, so we can put here a to the n, so this is 22. So the sixth term, so a to the 6 is 22. put that there. So we're going to put in the value of 22. And the first term, A1, we have minus 8. We know that the number of terms we have is 6, so that's 6 minus 1, but we don't know the common difference D. So we're just going to distribute and sort out this equation. So we have minus 8. And then we have 6 times D is 6D, and minus 1 times D is minus D. So I'm just going to rearrange. So that's 22 plus 8, so that's 30. And 6D minus D is 5D. So I'm just going to divide both sides by 5. And D is equal to 6. So now I've found my common difference. So the common difference, D, is 6. Now I can use this to find the rest of my terms. So I knew that we had minus 8, and then I didn't know my next 4, and the last term was 22. So my common difference, I'm adding 6 each time. So minus 8 plus 6, this is minus 2. And minus 8, so minus 6 plus 2, we have 4, we have 10, we have 16 and 22. Okay, so guided practice. Number 3, find the 5 arithmetic means between minus 18 and 36. So the key here, it says 5. So this means that we have minus 18, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terms that we don't know, and the last term is 36. So the first thing I need to do is write down that n is 7, because we have 7 terms, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I need to find the common difference. So I need to find the common difference called D. So to do that, step 1, we've done. So step 2, we're going to write down the formula. So AN is A1, and that's n minus 1 multiplied by D. Now A to the n, our last term, so 7th term, is going to be 36. Our first term is minus 18, and n is going to stay as it. Actually, n is 7, we've just found that. So 7 for n, minus 1, and d is going to stay as d. So we have minus 18, and d plus 7 times 7 is 7d, and minus 1 times d is going to be minus d. So taking the adding 18 to both sides, so 36 plus 18 is going to be 54, and 7d minus d is 6d. So if I divide both sides by 6, d is equal to 9. So the common difference, okay, so the common difference, so that is 9. So the final step, if we look back at our sequence, we were told that we had minus 18, and then we had 3, 4, 5, and the final term was 36. So we know that the common difference is add 9. So minus 18 plus 9 is minus 9, plus 9 is 0, plus 9 is 9, plus 9 is 18, plus 9 is 27, and plus 9 is 36. So the answer, we can say the arithmetic means that we had to find are minus 9, 0, 9, 18, and 27.